So welcome. In this video we will see the working of the training and placement officer management app, the final year project of our. So hope you are all fine in this COVID situation. Take care. So let's start our video. This is our training and placement app. So in this we have these three modules: the student, TPO, and the admin. So first we explore the student module. So in student module first page we have the login page, in which we have forgot password link and the new user link. So first we create the new user, so in which we provide the credentials for the new user. So I fill the credentials. Let's now register. So yes, it is registered. So now we do login. So this is the our home page of the student page, the dashboard page, in which slider which admin can update the notice to the student. This is the drawer of the student page, in which we have the tabs like profile, change password, fill application, dashboard, and help. So first we explore profile. Yeah, there is a message fill first application form, because we have not filled the basic application of the student, so we have to fill first the application. So in fill application we have four more sub modules: the personal details, academic details, contact details, and the internship detail. So first we fill the personal details. So let me fill. So I filled the details. You can see that the enrollment number, first name, last name, middle name, and the gender of the student, and the date of birth, and the height, weight, and the blood group. So let's submit it. Yeah, it is submitted. Then we fill the academic details of the student. We have the 10th details, 10th 12th detail. If student have done or directly diploma, then they can fill the diploma detail, and the gap between the 10 and 12, and the degree detail. So let me fill those details also. So I fill the detail of the academic detail, you can see it, and now we submit it. So yeah, it is submitted. Next we fill the contact details, in which we have the student contact detail and its parent contact detail, and the address of the student. So let me fill. So I have filled it. Let's now submit it. Yeah, submitted. The next detail of the internship detail, in which we have the company name, and the period student have passed through it. So if the student have internship detail in more than one company, then they can add or delete it. So we will add the company detail also. Let me see. So yeah, I fill it, then submit it. Yeah, it is submitted. So we have filled the application form of the student. Let's now go ahead to profile page. So yeah, the enrollment number are shown in the hero of student. So which will here we can see the personal detail of the student, like we have filled previously, and student want to update, then they can update and update the detail of the student. We can see we fill the detail successfully. Yeah. So now go ahead to the change password page, in which student can able to change the password using email. So reset link will be sent to the email address of the student. And now we will see the help page of the student. In help page the student can write the query, and the query will be fired to the TPO, all the TPOs of the its department. So I write the query. So I have written it. Let's fire the query. So yeah, query is sent to the all the TPOs, and there is the notification page, but here is not. So we will explore it last. And there is the logout button also, so we can log out here. so it is log out. So next we explore the TPO module. In the TPO module's first phase we have the login page, and the TPO login and password will be provided by the admin. So there is no new create a TPO link page or that kind of thing. So we will see it later in admin module how admin can able to create the TPOs. So let me fill the credential. So here I am fill it, then login it. Yeah, it's login. This is the fresh account, so we have to first fill the profile detail of the TPO so student can also see it. So in personal detail we have nothing, so we have to fill it. Let me fill. So I fill it. So let's now update it. Yeah, it is updated. And next we fill the contact detail. It is must because student can need it. So let also update this also. So yeah, it is updated. Next we see the change password page of the TPO. So in TPO's change password page we have to only enter the new password, and it can be reset from here. So right now we don't need it, so back. And the dashboard page is also same as the student page. Here admin can fire the notice, and TPOs and the student can see the notice. So next we see the student data. So TPO can handle the student data and see the student data or delete the student data. So we see the student data. So here the TPO is of computer department, so he only able to see the computer department data. So right now we have these 4 data also. So if they want to delete, then so they can able to delete by this the icon. And there is the sorting method also. So TPO can able to sort using the CGPI or CPI or the enrollment number. So let me delete one data so we can see how it is work. So yeah, it is deleted and the notify student deleted successfully. So this is how it's work. So next after we see the create events page of the TPO. So here TPO can able to create the event for the students. So here they can able to add the student who want to notify, or the select the whole student. And there is a subject, we have to enter the subject. Let me fill the data. So here I am the fill the data. So let's notify the student. So I created the event. Yeah, it is notified. So next we explore the help page of the TPO. So in help page, TPO can like if TPO have query or any doubt about companies drives and the data, so they can able to fire the query to the admin. So this update will be going to the admin module, so we will see it later. So let me write the query. So I have written the query. Let's fire it. So yeah, it is fired. And now we explore the notification page. So this is the notification page where students notification and the admin notification can able to see. So this is all about the TPO module. Now we log out from that, and now we explore the admin module. So in admin modules first page we have only login page. There is a no forgot password or a new admin link page like that, because there is only one or two admin, and that's ID and password will be given from the database. So let me write it. So I have written it, and now login. Yeah, it is login. In the admin module we have 3 activities like manage TPOs, create events, and the student data. So first we explore the manage TPOs. So in TPOs we have all the TPOs in the database. Here we can see it. And if admin want to delete it, then like let me delete, like Sumit Thaduk is like it deleted. And if he want to add the new TPO, then click the plus button, and here TPO admin can add the TPO. admin can also able to see the student data. So here is the student data of the all the department with the CGPI and the CPI. So if here the filtering and the sorting of the data. In sorting we have ascending or descending by the CGPI. So let me see. So we can see this data is ascending in order by the CGPI, and the filtering data filter by the department. Like if admin want to see only the computer department data, so here we can see the only computer department. And if we want to see the chemical department, then here we can see the only the chemical department the student. So here admin can also able to delete the student and modify it. And and admin can also able to the create the event. So let me fill the. So now fire it. Yeah, notify the student. And here is the notification page of the TPO admin. So we explore all the modules. Now we see the notification of the TPO and the student, so we can verify it. First we log out from the uh, admin and log into the TPO. So here in the notification page we can able to see the admin notification. Wipro is visiting our campus.